Final look.
Love that. So baby, what's the deal with Patrick Ta's foundation?
No water is inside this foundation. This is a way more concentrated formula of pigments and polymers. The finish to me seems somewhere in the neighborhood of like a demi matte, and I have a really long day today, so I can't wait to see how this foundation performs. Look at the way that the YSL has instantly laid down. Look at how saturated the Gucci is, and look at how dry YSL's looks. We're gonna go for it. Gucci. This is a little bit more gray. YSL, Gucci. We're gonna get our makeup on. We're gonna see how this wears throughout the day. There's a new brow product I just found that's hella on point. It's the Give Beauty Brow. Japanese style manufacturers because of how thick the wand is and even the diameter size of the pencil. You can arguably use to define and fill in simultaneously. When I'm in a rush, I do like a thicker diameter size. This is the Fenty Cream Bronzer. This is actually a lot thinner than the Patrick Ta bronzer, and I'm getting into the winter. It's a little more sheer, so it's gonna be a little less contrast. This lives somewhere in between the Mario Skin Enhancer and the Patrick Ta bronzer for me. So brave to be doing all these new products on a day that we're gonna be marathoning and going to so many events, but that's product evaluations. You have to put them to the true test. Brightening moment here.
What does that do?
It's gonna create a highlight, so it's gonna look like the bronzer placement's more of a contour. This is the Chrome Addiction. This is so pretty. I like to use the more sheer Chrome Addiction eye paints on top of eyeshadow because I like to see a base under it to bring more pigment out, to really showcase these holographic pearls. If I want to pump up the volume now, let me go in there with a hot pink. Look how nice this blends. It's unreal. And if you want more payoff, all you need to do, lock and load with your finger and lay it down exactly where you want it. I've never done this before. I haven't ever even really watched a video of people doing this. Here goes. Oh my God, this is so easy. I don't know why I was so intimidated by these. These are so juicy, these giant little gem moments. Do you support me, wife?
I love this. I think you're doing a great job. Oh my God, I looked up and you already have 4 on. What?
This is super fun. So stupidly easy. Insane.
I love that.
Final look, all hours, Gucci. Hot Pore Foundation. You can see how it's wearing, how the natural oil of my skin is also giving coverage. Lil Patrick Ta, Lil Patrick Ta. I really like this shirt. We're assessing what happened to the makeup today. Haven't touched up except for my lip. Sweat, moved a little. 4 Ubers, 2 events, 2 different boroughs. I literally was fantasizing in the Uber about putting the comfy on as soon as I got here and taking my shoes off. 10 hours later, this is what I have for you. The Patrick Ta foundation held up better than I remember it holding up. It actually is impressive that it looks so like lifelike still. What did not hold up that great was the Gucci concealer at all. It's accentuating every single fine line that I have and making it look worse than what it actually is, which is what I don't like. You can see I was testing out some new eyeliners and I was in the waterline and those transferred specifically from the waterline. Same thing happened with the YSL. The YSL concealer wore a lot better. Overall, I would use the YSL concealer again to continue evaluations against my current most long-wearing concealer. And I would never take off this comfy because it's the most comfortable thing in the world. Just kidding. The Patrick Ta foundation gets an honorable mention in the rotation, especially for days that I have like a long wear event situation. It just looks so healthy on the skin.